It's Berlin, 1 round and 4 deals, and I see brown bells around me. Brown bells with black stripes. The opposite player has another black stripe, as I remember. Okay. I'd like to show some unusual hands, some not very frequent hands, so to say. Maybe I'll collect just all punks. Maybe I'll manage to collect something like reversible tiles. Yes, I have 3 forms for reversibles. Pair of 3s, pair of 8s, and punk of 5s, of course. And 3 isolated tiles, 2, 1, 9. One, two, three. Sorry, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4 BAMs, 1, 2, 3 dots. Of course, there will be more tiles in non-reversibles, those which don't fit my reversibles plan. Let's see. White is reversible. I'll leave it. As long as nobody needed white, I can hold it. Maybe another one will come into my hand, and 6 is not reversible. 3 is not reversible as well. I'll discard it. But later. I want to take something around 2 BAMs. One I took around 2 BAMs. It can be something like small fan hand now. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Maybe something with concealed hand, no honors, 1 voided suit. Let's discard this white. Nothing came to it, and yes, it was useless. I can take, for example, 2 dots or 5 dots. If I take 2 dots, I am waiting for 5 or 2. From the wall it will be fully concealed hand, no honors, 1 voided suit. Mixed double chow, and that's it. 7 points only. Even with winning from the wall. If I take 5 dots from the wall, I can wait for 2. Let's wait for something good. Yes, but I can't win. I already calculated that I don't take 5 dots. Okay, let's wait for some reversibles then. I may discard 1. I may take some chow. Pang it is. And I hope I'll take chow in dots. 2 and 5 are both reversible tiles, so I can try to take... No. Haha, 3. 3 is not reversible. I'll be discarding the 3. The player to my left discarded 1 dots. I see 2 discarded. Okay, 2, 3, 4 it is. 2 BAMs discarded. Maybe I'll take another 2 BAMs, I hope so. Or I can pick something like 4 dots from the wall. No. What would I do with this 3? I take 1, 2, 3. Isolated 3 dots remains in my hand. Ouch. Isolated 3 dots remains in my hand, and I'm waiting for the last 3. Yes, very nice. Nobody... maybe the player to my right needed that 5 BAMs. Yes. Very possibly he needed that 5 for his 5, 6, 7 chow, but not after my Kong. Aha. Good. Good, because I can collect some chows here. Or I can collect something like chicken hen now. And that's curious, because she melded her seat wind, pang of her seat winds. Four came very timely. I can collect 4, 5, 6 cracks, 5, 6, 7 dots, 6, 7, 8 BAMs. Mixed shifted chows. Not a very frequent, not a very seldom hand. It's frequent. It's the most frequent thing. Let's make some pangs instead. Half flush. I can go for half flush now. I have pair of prevalent winds. I discarded that north. I didn't believe it will come into my hand, but I can try to take some dots. I hope so. Threes he discards. Well done. Let's play it to my right. Writes in the chat, well done for my reversible tiles. He usually writes some things in the chat. 6 BAMs. Maybe he wants mix straight, but he'll need my 7 then. Pangs it can be. Pangs as long as 5 dots. 5 dots discarded twice. I won't hope for 5, and I'll go for simply all pangs. Ouch. But I have all forms already. I can discard 5. I just want to take pang of 7s firstly, and then any pang will give me my victory, because pang of 4s will give me double pang, and pang of easts will give me pang of prevalent winds. Each fan gives me 2 more points in addition to my all pangs, and it will also be 1 voided suit. 9th point, without flowers, of course. You can't count flowers into your hand. Flowers are just an addition. Flowers is an addition. Red goes... No, to the opposite. The player to my left wants something expensive. Something expensive like terminals and donors. That's curious. 9 cracks. Yeah, outside hand it is. Okay. Nothing very expensive. And the player to my right wanted 8 dots. 8s were discarded. And he possibly just made ready hand. He picked 2 dots for his eyes and discarded 9 and fed into that outside hand. Luckily outside hand and not all terminals and donors. That would be 32 points. Very expensive thing. Expensive hands begin with 32. 24 are just good hands. The upper border the ceiling of some usual hands, so to say, and 32 and higher are really seldom. What about this hand? 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8. It can be something like pure shifted chows, and I have eyes for them, but maybe I'll collect some mixed shifted chows instead. Or maybe some mixed straight. Mixed straight. But I'll need 1 BAMS for mixed straight. Okay. It's easier to collect mixed shifted chows, you see? 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6. I'll just discard 9 and 8 and concentrate on mixed shifted chows. Yes, it's a cheap hand, but I need to make more distance between me and the player to my left. I don't want her to collect another hand and get to the first place, so I want to get straight to my hand. 1 is useless here. I can collect pure shifted chows. 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8. But I'll need 2 and 4. 2 and 4 cracks for this plan. And I already see 2 cracks on the table. So it's better not... the third 2. Okay. I don't plan to make pure shifted chows now, and I want to concentrate on mixed shifted chows. I hope to take 3 BAMS and 4 dots. That's curious. All 7's dots are out of the game now. Okay. Maybe she wants something like all 5's. All 5's she wants, possibly. Another 5 discarded to the opposite, so no 5's remain on the table, and the opposite player wants some dots. Some dots. Looks like he wants upper 4. Come on. Come on, he couldn't win. how he could win. He had to wait for white, and he got just 7 points. He could win with 5 from the wall. Yes, he could win with 5 from the wall. It would be 8 points. Because when he declared Mahjong on 5, that was only 7 points. 7 because he had half flush, 6 points, and melded Kong. 7th point, and that's it. That's it, he couldn't win. And now I'm waiting for my 4 dots, and all 4s, 3 4s I believe, are to my right. Too bad. The player to my left melded 1 4. And it was the last 2 cracks, by the way. But who may need 4s? As long as 3 3s discarded, 3 5s discarded. Only for a pung. Somebody holds pung of 4's dots. I take it from the wall. Great. Nobody had 4s. 3 4 5. What did she want? What did she want with that red? She waited for some 5 cracks, possibly. 5 cracks, maybe. That's curious. I don't understand what she wanted. Anyway, I won with this lucky hand. And what about knitting here? 2 5 8 1 7 3. 6 tiles in suits. Not now. 6 tiles in suits. Okay. Let's go for knitting. As long as I have 4 tiles in honors now and 6 tiles in suits. Knitting. So I need 4 cracks, 6 bams, 6 bams, 9 bams, white, west, south, east, sorry, white, east, south. West I have already, I need east. Six came, but I don't need it, I need 4. Okay, what about other players? I pick pairs. You see, I could have 4 pairs for now. 4 pairs. Sometimes they come just as pairs. I still have 10 tiles for knitting in my hand and 4 cracks. Okay, just a chow, good. Not a pung. I need this 4. Okay. The player to my right possibly collects half flush in bams. Half flush in bams. Great, very nice. 11th tile for knitting, so I need to discard only 2 9s cracks, and very possibly they are safe. That's important when you collect such an aggressive hand like knitting, because you can't defend with it. You can't defend with knitting. Either you collect it quickly and win, or you don't win with it. Or you can feed from it somewhere. Sometimes in a pang, other times in mahjong. Well, three souths I see on the table now. And 3 cracks, I thought 3 cracks could go to the opposite. Player to my left collects some chows, possibly. Some cheap chows. Something like mixed. Shifted. Okay. Well, he won with half flush. Not big 3 wins. He had my easts and he didn't even make positive scoring. He got to the 3rd place and I remained at the 1st with my good hands. In Junyun it's called Little 3 Wins and costs something like 30 points. In MCR it counts nothing, just wins. Prevalent wind, this one, east, and Pang of Terminal Zoronas means this guest wind. So to say, the opposite player wanted, he didn't declare Pang of 3s, he didn't collect pure straight, he wanted full flush. But he somewhy didn't declare Pang of 3s. And right now he began to discard honors. Maybe he hoped for half flush firstly, but now he decided to go for full flush and just fed into half flush to the player to my right, and the player to my left held my whites and wanted reversible tiles. By the way, she wanted reversibles, she wanted to discard green and declare chow 456. Pang of 4s, chow 456, maybe eyes in 2s, for example. What about 5? The last 5, Pang of 5s we see there to my right, and she possibly hoped for the last 5, or she could declare Kong of 4s. She wasn't very close to ready hand right now, and the opposite player as well. And I was just, you see, 2 tiles from ready. Knitting is not very simple to collect. Sometimes it collects, sometimes not. Good, thanks all.